This video is a message to my future self. Specifically, by the end of 2024, this is a message to you, my future self. And if this is the first time you're seeing my video, my name is A-Rai. I'm an independent musician. I graduated college in 2017, moved back with my family, signed my first song to Sony Records in 2019. Now we're working towards doing music full-time in my own house. So, with my future self, congratulations. I'm proud of you for making this video. You're doing so great with the videos that you're making. You're doing what you can, and I really wanted to bring it to attention where I was going to be more specific about what I wanted to do in the A-Rai pack and how I wanted to do all this. And you're doing what you can. You're posting videos. You're not just trying to be too promoty about your music where it's like, hey, go listen to my song. You're doing your best, and you're growing as best as you can. You're giving value through all of the information you're giving about music. You're doing your best to explain your process of music or behind the songs, or just give people the inside scoop about things. And I'm proud of you. But yeah, with the future self, I do intend for you by the end of this year to have a good amount of people to really be supporting this whole vision with the music, to have at least those 50 to 100 people who are really listening to your music, who are adding it to their playlists and streaming it. Right now, you have 2 listeners listening to your music, and I can tell you who those 2 listeners are. And I'm grateful that I have those listeners, and I know them personally, but that's not cutting it. You know, you want to be able to make a living from your music. You want to be able to do this full time. You want to move out of your parents' house. This right here, right now, where you're at, you're not in a situation where you want to be, obviously. You're not in that position where you can do it. But taking the time to keep on putting out there, telling your audience and telling people who are listening to you, the goal is to have 1 million streams per month on your songs, all combined. Keep pushing that. Keep doing that. If people aren't receiving that message, then they aren't receiving the message. But you putting that message as much as you can, that's good enough. Because that's the thing. You're going through your musician life, and you're putting out a lot of music, and granted, people are listening to it, but no one overall had a goal about, you know, does A-Rai want to make a living from this? How many streams does he want to have from this song? You know, taking the time to break it up into different increments for where you want to reach and how you want to get there is more vivid for the audience. So keep on being more vivid with what you're doing. And even if people aren't always listening to you or liking your videos, keep putting it out. Keep putting that content out there. Keep putting the energy out there. You're doing great. And for everything with the music this year, keep on releasing it. You know, you are doing what you can, and you did what you can with the TikTok affiliate marketing. You were doing that. Right now, you're gonna go back to around March. That's what the plan is. But you were doing it for 3 months. You know, you did it for 2 or 3 months, and you were making income enough to where you're like, hey, I can actually use this income to get some songs mixed and mastered. And you got those songs mixed and mastered, and I'm proud of you. You got those songs mixed and mastered. Usually, in the past, you would get songs mixed and mastered one at a time, one song at a time. You actually did your Sino Era album, which is great too, where you got everything combined, except the pricing was a little bit down at that time to get mixed and masters, but you still found a way. You made adjustment, and you're doing what you can. Now, keep on releasing those songs. It'd be great to release an album, and, you know, that'd be great. That'd be awesome. But at the same time, let's focus on just dropping the singles. Drop those singles, and then, you know, we can do the album. We can do the Waterfall Effect, where it's all those singles combined, and then it just combined to an album. So there'd be 5 singles, say. You know, I released 5 singles, and then after the 5th single, I'll be like, here's an exclusive song that's dropping on, you know, the album. And then it's just the album with all those songs, and that exclusive song is on that album. So that's your plan for this year. If it's not going to be any just singles, then do that, so others know, like, oh, he has an album out. And to keep people intertwined, you know, I do see the Waterfall Effect album being very effective because it's you releasing the music, and the people are listening. Your audience is listening to it. You know, they're listening to that one song, then they listen to the next song, and by the end of the 5th song, they've already heard all those 4 songs. In the 5th song, they've heard the 4 songs, so they'll be more likely to go click on the album whenever you release the album inside of the songs that you already put in there, because it's also familiarity too. People be like, oh man, I don't know this song and I really want to listen to it, but I know these other songs, so I can listen to the album, you know, roughly in and out, whatever. But yeah, keep focused on that. You're doing everything you can. You're doing X spaces for a long time too, where it was like every day. You're doing your best to build the community, and that's the thing. Keep building your community. You're doing what you can. You have great individuals who are part of this journey with you. The A-Rod Pack key holders are essential. You're doing amazing with that. So keep on building up those relationships and keep bringing forth those individuals in, because that's community. You are bringing unity in the community and bringing those individuals that share the same ethics and values as you. And that's what's really helping you flourish and become more successful as a musician and have more people listen to your music, collect your music NFTs, because you're being more expressive about it. You're letting people know more about it, So keep people updated about things and keep them intertwined with things, you know what I mean? Tell them about what you really want to do. I feel like as a musician in the past, you were kind of closed off. You were doing your best to help build people up, but you didn't have a Discord where you were always telling people to go into Discord, connect with others. You had a Snapchat that was created in 2022 that others were able to build themselves up into. That's good. Keep on building those community members and focus in more on those individuals who are actually seeing your vision. In the past, you have had people who claim they support you, but they don't really support you the way that generally you're looking to get support. Even though any type of support is great, but you really want to dial in on those people who are matching up with your energy, because they're going to help flourish and multiply your energy even more. So don't be discouraged. That one is greater than none thing is always great. So keep on building from those one great fan per day, one person listening per day. Keep on grasping a hold of that. But like I said, keep on building your community. You're doing TikTok lives, and those are a good thing other than X Spaces. X Spaces are great to build your community, and you're doing great with that. Keep on doing those spaces every Saturday. I know that they can be very, very overwhelming doing them all the time. That's why I just broke it down to be like, hey, I'm just going to do an X Space once per week. And that's made me feel good. I've been able to balance my energy and be able to just relax and, accommodate to people at an appropriate level. So another thing with the X Spaces, push more about what you were feeling with just letting others play their music first. And at the end of the concert, you could take the time to play your music. That's kind of been my vision overall, but I just wanted to make it organized in the beginning, I guess, to see if it could flow like that. But I've learned, bro, nobody loves to wait to play. No one likes waiting to play a song, especially in the X Space. If people come in and they want to play their music, bring them up on stage, let them play. This is a great way for you to grow more. When you put others before yourself, it really speaks for itself and it helps you out more in the long run. So keep on putting others first as much as you can. Obviously put yourself first, but helping others, it helps you more in the end too. And that's the main thing you got to think about with how you even started X Spaces. You were just opening X Spaces, talking to people, get to know people because you just wanted to get people to be familiar with one another. Keep helping others build each other up, because that's really where it all stems from. But then again, keep on reminding people obviously about your music and about what you're building to see if people want to be part of that community and whatnot. Not everybody is wanting to be aligned with what you're doing, but having those individuals who are focused in and really locked in on what you're doing, that's what you really want to keep on latching on to. And keep on putting out your ideas and try new things. Don't be afraid to talk about it in a video and express it in a video. Don't be scared to put too many videos out. Put out as much content as you want. If people aren't even watching it, or people are watching and they're loving it, then keep on going. You know what I mean? Just put out the content because you're enjoying it and it's the message that you wanted to put out. For this video in general, I really want to be able to look back on this video and be able to be inspired by what I'm saying. So yes, back to the TikTok lives and everything. We're looking to grow the community and everything, obviously. Grow one by one, grow the Wolfpack one by one. But with the X Spaces, those are great, but I do feel like I do find a lot of people who do like my music from there. But at the same time, It's not as an easy way to grow, but I do feel like it is easy to grow that way. Once you get the right individuals in there, you start reposting the space, you start sharing it out. So that's the goal too, get more people in there that are going to be sharing the space, that are going to be wanting to build up those concerts together. That's the main focus. That's what we're doing too with X Spaces. With TikTok and everything, you know, you're doing everything you can. You're doing what you can. You've rebranded yourself so many times on that app, but right now you're really looking to really niche down on who you are and what you want to be as a creator, content creator on that app, and just simultaneously put it in there YouTube as well, because everything on TikTok is going to YouTube. But granted, TikTok has that 10-minute limit. Hopefully that's taken away soon. But yeah, having these videos, doing the TikTok lives, that's huge, because doing the lives, you going on live streams, you're getting random people in there sometimes. People who are like, hey, I want to find a new musician. I want to support you. So keep doing the live streams, keep growing it, put on those banners, be like, hey, I only want people in here for this reason. And, this is our goal. Be more assertive, be more prominent about what you're doing. If people don't want to vibe with it, then they don't want to vibe with it. There's going to be individuals out there who see your vision, who really love your music like they do right now, who really want to push it even harder. There's only a few more individuals that it really takes to keep pushing your music to where it needs to be. There's so many people right now who are just at that point of your brand where they're like, hey, I like A-Rise music. They're almost converting to being a real fan. So keep on pushing out those videos. Don't feel like you're annoying anyone. Keep pushing it out. Keep pushing it out. Like I've been saying, you're not where you want to be. So really, if anyone's being annoyed, they're not supposed to be here, because they're not aligning with where I want to be. They're not seeing how, hey, A-Rod wants to be at a higher place. He wants to be making a living from his music. Let's help him out. Let's do what we can as a pack. So yeah, take the time to find those individuals, build it up on the live streams like you're doing. Go on the live streams, post videos that are giving the content, explaining the songs. Do what you can. That's like the best thing that you can do right now as a musician. If you're really looking to make a living from this music, A-Rod, and you want to have 1 million streams per month generated through your music, keep on building those one by one individuals up, and have people keep on adding the playlist, keep on, remind people how important it is. You know what I mean? This is all you and everything like you ever wanted to do. So it's all out there. Everything that you ever wanted from your music is already out there. You've wanted this so much in your back. You've always wanted to be a musician. You always wanted to be able to have people enjoy your music, to make a living from it. This is a time. It's always been inside of you, but now this energy is really here to help manifest and come to fruition into life for real this time. So I'm wishing you the best of luck. Even though you don't need it, you just need to stay blessed, which you are very blessed. And I'm looking forward to seeing these goals being achieved. And keep on going with your music, obviously, like I'm saying, and keep pushing it out. You're 29 years old this year. You would like to be moved out of your parents' house. Keep on pushing it out and letting people know the narrative of the story. Keep on sharing that narrative with the story. And by the end of the year, you're going to have a lot more people understanding where you are and where you want to be. And by the end of the year, you could be out of your parents' house just from how many videos you posted about your music and whatnot. You will be out of your parents' house from doing all that. Posting your music, being consistent. Heck, you're doing it right now, but you're really going to be bringing it full speed with all the music and all the videos this year. You're going to be on top. So keep on pushing those videos. Stay motivated. Stay just calm. Be thankful. Being thankful. Let's just be thankful right now. I am thankful for my 1 million streams on my songs. I'm thankful for my 1 million streams on my music every single month. And I'm able to make a living from my music. I'm able to make a living from my music. I'm thankful that I am able to make a living from my music and do this full time. Thank you, Lord, for allowing me to make music and do this full time. I appreciate you, Lord. Thank you, universe. Really, just in general, just keep being grateful for everything. Don't listen to anybody that doesn't understand, what you're doing. Just keep believing in what you're believing in, and keep bringing along those people that, like I said, who see your vision, who understand it, because they're really going to make it all possible with you, because you can't do this by yourself. And I'm very grateful for every single individual who is part of this journey. So every person that is in your life is really, really helping you a lot more than I could ever do by myself. And I thank them for that. And there's even going to be more people who are going to be gathering in this A-Ride pack after this year of 2024 that are going to be making this even bigger. So I'm really looking forward to it. You're very blessed. You're very talented at what you do with your music. You deserve it all, A-Ride, aka Austin. You are awesome. You're loving. Your music is purely because it's fun. It's your love. It's everything. And you deserve to make a living from it. You deserve to be heard by other individuals all around the world. And that's what's going to happen in 2024. Much love, A-Ride Pack.